I have news. Just recently, 8 hunters died during a C-rank dungeon raid. The only survivors were a D-rank and E-rank hunter.
They must have fled. It happens quite often.
No, they actually managed to clear the dungeon. The D-rank hunter, Yu Jin-ho, was wearing very expensive armor, so I suppose he could have taken out a C-rank boss. But the boss wouldn't have been a huge threat to a party made up of skilled hunters. It's just a bit strange that 8 of them died.
Stop beating around the bush and get to the point. If you'd actually found something suspicious, you would have taken care of it yourself.
Well, the other survivor is Sung Ji-moo, the hunter from the double dungeon incident.
Sung Ji-moo. There's certainly something fishy about all of this, but no need to worry. The essence stone and the manometer we used to evaluate him was of superior quality. It's not as if reawakening is a common occurrence. We've already looked into this once.
One of the hunters who died happens to be Hwang Dong-suk.
You mean Hwang Dong-su's older brother? Now that's definitely not something we should overlook.
The raid was very easy, thanks to you two.
You're right.
It went smoothly because everyone did their part.
I'm glad to be on the team.
The moment you join our strike squad, you don't have to worry about things like that anymore. I can't say it's a complete lie, as long as he keeps his mouth shut. Dong-su, let's start getting ready.
Anytime.
There's an enemy up ahead. There was nothing. You're in the way. You're in the way. Look, I won! Smells like money. There's an enemy up ahead. There was nothing. the way! That was nothing! Look! I won! Let me show you something. There's an enemy up ahead! You're in the way! That was nothing! That was nothing! That was nothing! That was nothing! What's wrong?
Seems like they made a mistake. They attacked carelessly.
A mistake? Don't you know that inside the gate, one mistake can cost people's lives? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Since we don't have a healer, even the smallest injury can be fatal. Go to the back of the strike squad.
Wouldn't it be better for me to do this alone? You know what? I'll go this way, and you go your way.
All right. Notify me right away if there's a problem.
If anyone likes, you're free to join me. All right then. Please be careful.
Okay. No one seems to have caught on either. So far, so good. Now, if he would only follow my orders. It's time to make some money. There's an enemy up ahead. That was nothing. How dare you! You're in the way! Get out of my way! Nice! I won! Smells like money. There's an enemy up ahead. Get out of my way! You're in the way! Let me show you something. I'll destroy you! You're in the way! You're in the way! Look! I won! Let me show you something. There's an enemy up ahead. You're in the way. You're ready to eat dirt? Ridiculous. You're ready to eat dirt? How dare you! Ridiculous! You're ready to eat dirt? That was nothing! Get out of my way! You're in the way! Let me show you something. Oh, to dust! Go away. Don't mess with me! Move! Eyes on me! How about a win? Move! Eyes on me! Don't mess with me!
Target located! This is the end!
That was faster than I thought. But where are the others?
There are different types of magic beasts over there. No one could survive that kind of curse magic. Well, except for me.
What?
That's the reason I came up with. But honestly, I don't think we need that kind of excuse anymore.
What is he thinking?
Come to think of it, I think it's better to kill all the witnesses. We don't know what they'll say outside the gate.
What did you say just now?
I said none of you will leave this gate.
You bastard! What are you thinking?
What? You afraid of being interrogated? Asked how you managed to survive? Come on, would your S-rank little brother leave you to die? You can just say you survived because you were next to me.
Please spare me! At least let me live!
Sorry, dude. I have my own problems.
You bastard!
Mission complete.
What do you think?
Why didn't you follow my plan?
Plans are bound to go wrong, you know that. Or are you just bitter that I turned out to be an S-rank?
Clearly, I've spoiled you. You've crossed the line.
Spoiled? You crossed the line first.
I see. So you'll bite the hand that feeds you. I've actually been in touch with a private strike squad. They have good benefits. Of course, there's no spot for you, Dong-su. But this has convinced me. I'm taking their offer.
You won't make it as a hunter without me.
Oh yeah? I guess we'll see about that.
Well, good for you. I was planning to go my own way, too. Hope you don't regret this. What a beautiful morning. I wonder what time it is in Korea. Huh. I must have had a bad dream. I'm getting all teary-eyed. Fax me the info on those 2 survivors.
What business do you have at this hour?
What would happen if I were to kill someone in Korea?
Are you being serious, sir? The US doesn't have any set extradition agreements with Korea for hunters who commit crimes. Since you're an American hunter, you would stand trial in a US court. The government would probably negotiate to give you a light sentence, given your value.
That's good to hear. Some bastards murdered my older brother. All 8 members of the strike squad, including my brother, died, while the remaining 2 hunters survived. He wouldn't sacrifice himself for some teammate. Those bastards must have set a trap and killed Dong-suk. I told him he wouldn't make it without me. Can you clear my schedule?
The Guild's activities will come to a standstill if you take a sudden leave of absence.
What does my schedule look like?
You're completely booked for the next 2 months.
All right.
Are you sure about this?
I just hope they don't die before 2 months are up. D-rank hunter Yu Jin-ho and E-rank hunter Song Jin-woo.